Welcome back to Views with Hughes or Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. So apparently there must have been a power grab happening at Disney. Okay, so as you all know, LaTonya Newton, she's been let go at the company. We know that she's been fired. You know, whenever somebody says that they departed the company, that means that's basically business talk or executive talk that she's been let go. Okay, by who? Bob Iger. So apparently with this rumor here, one Disney source broke a critical information that turns out LaTonya Newton was possibly more delusional than Kathleen Kennedy, and she tried to make a power play against the current CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, and lost. Okay. Now, she was right there when Bob Chapek, the last CEO, was dealing with Peter Rice and fired him, but she wasn't fired alongside Peter Rice and everything because Rice tried to make a even harder power grab. But LaTonya Newton was the one who was often publicly speaking out against Bob Chapek at the time. So now we see here that also, according to this new rumor, Newton worked to remove different executives at Disney who were trying to rein in some of the woke employees pushing the ideology to being fired or let go. But as Disney's financial woes worsened, Newton's aggressive push of the DEI agenda and the ESG agenda inside the company started hitting the wall. All right. So she got angry possibly about being blocked in her woke crusade by the system, where she went up against Bob Iger and gave him an ultimatum that even like the craziest person on the planet wouldn't even give to somebody. Okay. So according to this particular source, she told Iger that she will no longer report to anyone in the Disney hierarchy, and she will only answer to him personally, or she will quit. Now, what do you think happened after that? The fact that, you know, she refused to go ahead and abide by the whole hierarchy, where Bob Iger wanted her to continue. Since she refused to go ahead and continue with that and wants to answer to him directly, he fired her. Okay. So now we see here that the state of DEI and ESG inside the Disney right now is starting to fall flat or faulty, if you will. Or it's possible that Bob Iger may be looking to continue to push it, but in a softer, more gentler or subtle way, you know, to the point where he may assume that consumers may not even catch on to it. Okay. But the thing is, you cannot go up against the boss and everything, okay? But going back to back to the time where Peter Rice was still there, when Bob Chapek was still the CEO, it turned out that Newton was becoming more aggressive troublemaker over the past few months, where she probably felt more empowered after retaining her job, despite constantly attacking Bob Chapek publicly last year for trying to distance the company from woke. In other words, the controversy surrounding the whole Florida sex ed bill, okay? And even though she might have been, you know, trying to be kept quiet or muzzled from speaking to the press, after her public criticisms of her then boss, she wasn't fired alongside Peter Rice, who was removed after agitating against Chapek. Now, this likely gave Newton some sort of inflated sense of her own hubris or influence inside the company that undoubtedly further fueled by Chapek's own departure a few months after. So in other words, she started getting big in her head and everything, which led to her, you know, looking to go and feel that she was untouchable, ruthless, you know. And then she became more reckless to the point where she decided to just throw Bob Chapek's method of the hierarchy out the window, and she wanted to adjust to him herself. But Bob Iger wasn't having that, apparently, you know. But other than that, I mean, if this turned out to be true, this is interesting. I'll be waiting for the different trades to report on it a few hours later if it's true. All right. So, but other than that, we're starting to see now that woke is still dying. We're at a time where the consumers are actually speaking out with our wallets, not necessarily going on social media complaining about these products because they're going to ignore us there. But instead, they're saying that since we're avoiding their products, whether it's being sold in stores, presented in movie theaters, or even on television, we're simply ignoring it. We're not giving them our money. Okay. But to the simple fact of the matter is that these companies are now starting to see that these investment firms or stakeholder firms are no longer in their best interest, to the point where now they see that we're their biggest source of income. Okay. So this is where what happens when you decide to go woke, you actually go broke. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Let me know what went wrong in the video. Also, if you have any additional thoughts to share upon this, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. If you enjoyed what I shared in this video, go ahead and subscribe, smash the like button, share far wide across social media. And if you enjoyed all the content I put out there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Until then, peace.